Welcome, everyone.
A salute to all nations, but mostly America.
Electric Mayhem t-shirts, totally legit.
It is bright. Ah! Okay guys, currently at Epcot. Big day. So, we're filming this video over the course of 2 days. Today we're doing the cast member preview for Soarin' Over America, the new overlay for Soarin'. But then, most importantly, the Muppets Rock and Roller Coaster overlay. We'll be doing that also in this video. So that'll be at Hollywood Studios. So we're gonna go to Epcot first, and then we'll go to Hollywood Studios and show off all the new Muppet stuff. One day ticket price for today, Magic Kingdom $184, Epcot $169, Studios $179, and Animal Kingdom $159. You want to turn into a park hopper, you're looking at $248. You want the memory maker for 30 days, $210. One day of photos, $85. Let's first see if there's any new merchandise in the gift shop here at Epcot. The most magical day ever. You have a button up. It's that scratchy material though, and you have all the different park icons and then all the different Disney icons. $60 for this sweatshirt. See the whole squad there. Drive it at one of the vehicles down Main Street. $33, we got a new Walt Disney World hat. And there's also a new backpack. $35 for this backpack, and it's like a keychain of Minnie and Mickey inside the teacups. And then $37, they got a simple short sleeve shirt. We have Dumbo, Jiminy Cricket, all the different park icons right there, Goofy. Now this I've never seen before. This is $50, it's a backpack, but they're designing it now so there's a spot to place your ears. The band on the back for your ears now. $35, we got these water bottles, Monorail Magic, Castle Selfie, Snack It Up, Meet and Greet. Front row seats. $65 for this windbreaker. It has like a pink tint to it. Looks like it's almost sun faded, but it's not. It's how it's supposed to look. $23. You have this mug. Now I like the handle. It's a monorail, kind of loop it around. It looks like the Disneyland Hotel slide a little bit. $30, I got a new Mickey plush. Most magical day ever. He's got a little park map of Magic Kingdom. $35 of that same design that we saw on the shirt, but on a towel. And then $20, they're gonna have this sipper with a Mickey hat. $40 for a new Minnie Mouse with accessory doll. $40, they have the whole squad as a little figure set. $18, they got the new limited edition droid. So it's R5 Proud for Pride Month. $60. This is gonna be the front of the long sleeve shirt and nothing on the back. So pretty simple. For an unnamed price, they have some ears. $37, they're gonna have a short sleeve shirt. $37, we have Minnie and Mickey on a new pair of ears. There's a whole collection also for $37. The back of the short sleeve shirt, most magical place on earth. It says 2026, it's stitched in there. And then on the front, it'll just say 2026. $24, they're gonna have a drawstring bag. 2026. Then if you want a backpack with that same kind of design, you're looking at $60 for the backpack. Then they have a hoodie, $70 for the hoodie, most magical place on earth, 2026. And then $35 for the short sleeve shirt with Minnie right there. $27, we're gonna have a hat with Minnie and Mickey in front of the castle. And then $33, they're gonna have one for the entire squad around the 2026. $30 for the ornament, $17 for the mug, $60 for the zip up, nice and stitched, 2026 with Mickey. Nothing on the back. $37, we have a short sleeve annual pass holder shirt. And then $30, you're gonna have a plush Mickey Mouse. I wish this was a Roosevelt so bad. $65, it's a button-up shirt, but it's of the Orange Bird meet and greet that used to be at Magic Kingdom. They reused that old photo and turned it into a shirt. That's so good. $17, you have an Orange Bird coin purse. $12 for an Orange Bird magnet. And then $35 for the Orange Bird bag. $37 for the Orange Bird short sleeve shirt. All right, to celebrate the 250th year of America, they have a special Buzz Lightyear limited release. He turns on a little bit, so you're looking at $50 for the special Buzz. $15, they're gonna have a 4th of July monorail. $60 for a Walt Disney World with Mickey. It looks like a baseball jersey, but it's for like a little kid. American original. $50 for the long sleeve shirt, Walt Disney World. And it looks like an American flag. $60, we had that same design on a long sleeve shirt. Kind of like a sweatshirt. Walt Disney World with Mickey in front of the castle with the fireworks going off. $37 for some patriotic ears. $30 for a 4th of July Christmas ornament. And then $50, I don't understand these big weird bags. What's the point of carrying that thing around? $33, Walt Disney World with the fireworks behind the castle for a short sleeve shirt. And then $35 for a towel. I got some new Pandora charms of Oswald. Oswald never really gets any love. And look at this little Remy one. Since we're going to Muppets later, we gotta go to Regal Eagle because that's the only remaining Muppets restaurant at Walt Disney World.
Most interest right now. It's mostly.
All right, here we go. Heading in to Regal Eagle Smokehouse. We got Sam the Eagle right there. Gonzo. All right, here we go. We got the seasoned fries right there. The pulled pork, the cornbread. You mix this all around. Get a side of mac and cheese and you put it in all together and it's awesome. Time to go do Soarin'. It's all lit up. They have a flag up there. It's all patriotic. Let's see if it's any good. Andy's dancing. He's ready. He's ready. In Soarin', you will be suspended in air for an exhilarating gliding adventure that includes dramatic drops, turns, swoops, and lifts. And we got the lights. We got the eagles in the sky. They're red, white, and blue. And it's Soarin' across America.
How could I forget? The first day I met.
So the posters are all of past locations you visited on Soarin'. Kilimanjaro, the Orange Groves, the Matterhorn, the Golden Gate Bridge, the Taj Mahal, Malibu Beach, the Great Wall of China, Lake Tahoe, Redwood Creek, Sydney Harbor, Napa Valley, Yosemite National Park. On the Redwood Creek poster, there's a little hidden Mickey right there. We think each poster has a hidden Mickey because there's a little Mickey right there. Right here,
On the hot air balloon.
on the hot air balloon, there's a little Mickey. And the stars right up there. Yeah, let's go back and look for the other Mickeys. Right on the waterfall, right there. Next to the beetle, it's really hard to see, right there, right there. And then right here on the Great Wall, little hidden Mickey right there. And then in Malibu, in the water, there's the hidden Mickey right there. Then on the peacock feather, right there, there'll be the other hidden Mickey. Right underneath the giraffe on the bush, there's the hidden Mickey right there. This one's really hard. There's the hidden Mickey right there. It is bright.
My name is Patrick, Captain Patrick, and I'd like to welcome you to this special semi-quincentennial flight. We'll begin boarding in a few minutes, but first, there's a handsome young devil who'd like to acquaint you with some important safety information. When the doors to your flight open, please take a seat and store all carry-on items in the underseat compartment. This includes cell phones, bottles, hats, and of course, these little beauties.
time to leave Epcot. It's time to go to Studios now. And we're gonna go ride the new Muppet Rock and Roller Coaster overlay. So let's do a little time jump. Okay, we've made it to Hollywood Studios. It's time. It's time to ride Rock and Roller Coaster with the new Muppet overlay. They didn't change the track at all. There's new animatronics, new story. Hopefully it's good. $55. They have a new Hollywood Studios tumbler. You got all the different icons. You got Mickey right there. You got Kermit playing the banjo. Rock and Roller Coaster, the aliens. The best part is the little stopper on top. It's Gertie. Look at that. For a $99 price, they have a new mug. You got Gertie right there with the ice cream cone. Lightning McQueen, but that's gone now. You got lightsaber, Star Wars, aliens, Rock and Roller Coaster, the Miss Piggy fountain, which is also gone now. I think they need to make a new mug. $35. I salute to all nations, but mostly America. Over here, they got a new Sorcerer Mickey Hollywood Studios sculpture, $130. $28 is the price of a shoulder plush now. Little Pooh, $28. $33. They do have some May the 4th hats. Bring you something to eat and get an AC at the Hollywood Brown Derby. It's always fun to see what celebrities sign this. Michael signed it in February. Now the original Brown Derby opened on Valentine's Day in 1929. I just went with the appetizer. I got the prosciutto croquette, pickled onion, herb gel, Afron aioli with it. You bit into that thing and it was just an explosion of flavor. 9.5, almost a 10 out of 10. It was really good. So if you're here at Brown Derby, get that as an appetizer. They're small but mighty. G-Force Records presents Rock and Roller Coaster starring the Muppets. And we're moving right along. Rock and Roller Coaster is currently closed as we load in the band. Gonzo's Stunt School right there. On the license plate it says Muppets. Rockin' reminders, photos and videos are allowed at today's cast preview, but no live streaming and do not share photos or videos until Wednesday, May 20th. So when you guys are watching this, I'll be able to share it. It's no longer sponsored by Haynes anymore. So they repainted the entire guitar. Rock and Roller Coaster starring the Muppets. They added a gold key. The entrance is still the same, G-Force Records. Take a look at the posters real quick. We got Animal right here. Drums, drums, drums. This is gonna be the single rider line. The Doctor will see you now. Come over here, prepare to rock. G-Force Records presents the Electric Mayhem. One night only in Hollywood, live in concert. Reporting for duty, Sergeant Floyd Pepper. Wait, what? Can you picture this? Horns, 24/7, calling all Mayheads. It's time for Mayhem. And then, like, for sure. So they have all these new posters that have popped up on the wall over here.
Oh, excuse me. Hey, I know you. Aren't you a band manager? I used to be. Oh my God! Yeah, you look stressed. Yeah, I am a little bit, I guess. Oh, what's the matter? You can't fight the band? How'd you know? Oh wow! They're supposed to be doing the show now. Yeah, what can you do? Seriously, what can you do? Well, Kermit, this happened to me once before, and you know what? I just put everybody in a really fast car. Well, that might have worked for your band, but I'm not sure if it'll work for our band. Yeah, good point. Okay, here's what you need to do. Stretch. Kermit, you cannot be at your best if you're all tense. That's so okay. Well done. Well done. Okay. Well done. In fact, make it a super stretch. There you go. Doesn't that feel better? Well, you know, it's not bad. Not bad. I'm here to help. Oh, good. Kermit, you got this. Oh, okay. Now, make it happen. Will do. Thanks. All right. Well done. Enjoy the show. Hey, Sal, who represents Mayhem? No one. That's right. How about we set up a meeting? Oh, yeah, me and Mayhem go way back.
So, it's my first day working for G-Force Records, and the Electric Mayhem are hours late to their sold-out concert. Oh, how's your day going?
Hey! What's the deal? We came to see the Electric Mayhem, and there's no Electric Mayhem! You're not saying words.
Hello, everyone! I am so trying to sell some magic. Wait, what's that?
Oh, and the new Electric Mayhem t-shirts?
It's not Electric Mayhem, it's Electric Mayhem, you idiot!
Are you sure?
Of course I'm sure! How did you print? Electric Mayhem t-shirts, totally legit, $5 a pop! Get them all hot!
This is a Muppet News Flash. The Electric Mayhem are still no-shows at their sold-out Hollywood concert. And here for comment is Kermit the Frog. What's going on? Is it true the Electric Mayhem are the same?
I don't know where you would hear something like that. Go look over there.
Hi! You want to see me throw my boomerang fish? Yeah, 3D.
This isn't in 3D. Oh!
Wow! It sure looks 3D. Sorry, Adrian.
Electric Mayhem still haven't arrived to their concert, and the crowd's getting antsy.
Yeah. Oh, wait, that's me. Sorry. We got a big old case of fire ants.
Be careful!
No. It's gross.
Allergic?
Hey, Miss Piggy! Always so great to see you. Such a fan.
You're working music, film, television, and Broadway.
All those things you do. So nice to meet you.
We've actually worked together before.
Wow! I know that! Christ, you don't think I know that, dude? Such a deep connection. Too bad I didn't be here. Here at the Electric Mayhem concert?
I'm so excited. I just can't believe it's supposed to be true favorite song. Can you picture that? 600 days at a time. What is this?
Oh, he's mad. Do you have one? You must get one. I haven't had to remember anything since
2012.
Get your Electric Mayhem lights right here. Hats, t-shirts, phone, all the way.
Yeah, like you said.
Okay, my friend, how's the show going?
The band still hasn't shown. Yeah, nobody knows where they are.
The band is missing? Oh, that's horrible. That the band is missing.
Where's the Mayhem?
Missing Mayhem lights right here.
Oh, that's definitely.
Mr. Def Leppard?
Hey, just Joe. It's fine.
Just Joe? Yeah, hey, my Uncle Kermit said you're playing rock and roll with the Electric Mayhem. Is that true?
Here we are.
Oh, have they shown up yet?
No.
Oh, is that why you're doing puzzles?
Yeah.
Does your band have real leopards?
No.
Have you ever seen a real leopard? Well, why do you choose to wear such tight pants? Do you remember the 80s?
Mostly.
You guys wrote a song about sugar, right?
Yeah, kind of.
Oh, I like sugar. My mom says it's bad for my teeth.
You folks have tea?
I don't know. Hey, does that piece go there?
Yes. That's one puzzle solved. If we just find it.
This is a Muppet News Flash. Tensions are high backstage at the sold-out Electric Mayhem concert, where the band is still nowhere to be found. Questions are flying left and right, especially the fans ask, where is the Electric Mayhem? Oh, and also, how is the Electric Mayhem? Oh, why is the Electric Mayhem? Oh, wow! No further questions.
Wish the Mayhem band would get here soon.
Crowd's got ugly. Noise. I don't care.
Yeah, but it's true. The vibe is tense. Concessions ran out of snacks around hour 2.
Just got out of the food. Can't see your feet.
Excuse me. Sorry. sorry, Judge.
Oh, stop. Didn't say anything I've heard before. From all the people in the confession stand earlier. Grab it, girl.
Yes.
People say that having a concert and then keeping your crowd waiting for hours is just normal rock and roll behavior. Well, I disagree. That is normal behavior. Do you appreciate the electric mayhem encroaching on my turf? Get to your show, Mayhem, or you're gonna have to deal with more.
Ready? Okay, put all your hands together for the new band to replace the band that is not showing up!
Whoa, Rizzo, what are you doing?
Oh, we're saving the show. Yeah, who needs the electric mayhem when you've got Rat Electric Mousehead?
Yeah, I know, this is the best.
Yeah, I know, we're still woodchopping the name.
Yes.
But the cheap seats won't know the difference.
I assure you that they will.
Let's do this, Mousehead!
Look at you, you're lining your you might want to check out the VIP lounge. It's a huge building.
Let's do that, Mousehead!
Enjoy.
And I'm still gonna get my 10%, no?
I'm the buffet.
Drugs get eaten.
No, it's actually back there.
It's back there.
Yeah.
Oh boy, the Electric Mayhem still haven't shown up. Do you think a rock and roll cop would like some stand-up comedy right away? Oh sure.
Have you been working on any new material?
Do I have new material? Did you hear about the piano player that took a vacation? Yeah, he went to the Keys. Well, how about the printer that loved rock and roll? It was always jamming.
Okay, how about, what was Beethoven's favorite fruit?
Oh, because the potassium, right?
Yeah, sure.
So, nobody found banana so appealing.
It's been 3 hours and there's no electric mayhem. Oh, it makes me so mad I could just...
Yeah, me too!
Hey, Fox, how you doing, babe? Hey, whoa. Where you think you're going, pal?
Oh, well, since the bandits have showed up, I figured I'd pop back into the VIP area, you know, the famous people's room.
Excuse me. Here you go, excuse me. There you go, sir.
Thank you.
You're welcome. There you go.
Oh! Hey, John Stamos!
Hey, that's a full house in there tonight. Yeah. You got a pass?
Pass. I don't. I have my ID. Here you go. My name should be on it. It's John Stamos.
Yeah, no, I'm not sure that's gonna check out.
Well, it's not the most recent picture of me, but
Well, the hair is completely different.
still good, right?
Mayhem are still no shows to their own concert. Look, I respect a dramatic entrance. I respect being fashionably late. I respect milking the market. Oh no! Do I respect the Electric Mayhem?
Okay, we are live streaming from backstage.
You don't know where they are. The Electric Mayhem should have been here hours ago. Hey, did you check the van?
Of course.
Did you look under the seats, though?
Check under the seats.
Hi, Mr. Kermit.
Oh, hey there, Bean. Just a second.
Have a seat clear.
We're having a bit of a situation here.
The passenger seat clear.
Mr. Kermit, we're live.
Oh, we're live.
No seat clear.
We're live. Okay, hi-ho there, everyone. We're backstage at the Electric Mayhem concert, and so excited for everyone to...
Taxi. Clear. You want us to check the trunk?
Yes, please check everything.
Check it out.
There you go. Yeah, that's great. You know what? I am going to get back to the concert, which is definitely happening. It's going to be a great show.
Kermit?
Oh, did you find the van?
No, but I lost my keys.
Well, are you ready at all? For sure! Could anyone be a fan of Jan? For sure! Are you gonna start get handsome newsmen type?
Arrived to their own concert situation. That's the update. Back when there's more. Yvette, my love.
Oh, Pepe.
You look incredible.
Oh, you too. Thank you. So when can I meet the band?
Well, the Mayhem band is ready to have their very special meet and greet with you, okay?
Oh, wait, are you sure? When I talked, you said they haven't even arrived yet.
Oh, come on. It's over the wait. I promise you. Come on, let's go. Come on.
What's happening? What's really happening?
See, I give you the band who you have come to see.
Okay, I just want to thank you for ordering. No, I knew it! Okay? This is not the band.
See, this is a band, okay?
I came to see the Electric Mayhem. This is not even close.
See, this
This is ridiculous. Where's Kermit?
No, wait. Come on. You look incredible. They look incredible. Why don't you grab a second?
Fine. But I'm not used to this.
Okay. Hey, everyone say my name. That's great. 25 bucks.
All right, shrimp.
What? No, 10 bucks.
You need to be paying me.
It's on sale, only 5 bucks.
But we came from Hollywood all this way from Palos Verdes in traffic, and the Electric Mayhem are over 2 hours late for their own concert.
Yeah. I mean, the cacti do have a 200-year lifespan, so maybe we're overreacting?
Yes, of course, we need to have the Electric Mayhem here. It's an Electric Mayhem concert.
Mayhem concert.
Has anyone checked with Scooter at the studio? Could you please get him on the phone to tell him? To tell him how great the concert is going with absolutely no issues whatsoever. That's right. Thanks a lot.
Oh, one more thing.
Hey there. Hey, Danny, how's it going?
Great, Kermit. I just wanted to thank you for the VIP pass. I love the Electric Mayhem. I can't wait for the show to start.
I can't wait for it to start either.
I mean, I really can't wait.
I hear you, Danny.
I hate waiting. If I wait, and wait, and the Electric Mayhem don't show up, I'm really gonna be mad.
I understand that.
No, I'm really mad. Other guys, beat it.
Isn't he the sweetest man? You know, anyway, while we wait for the rest of the Electric Mayhem to show up, be sure to check out the lunch table, which is totally official, high quality, and not bootlegged even a little bit. Yeah, tell the station guy that animal section. Run and walk. Cash only, all satisfied.
Oh, Mr. Patrick Harris.
Please, call me Mia.
I'd rather call you a genius. You are exactly what we need. An accomplished performer of the dramatic arts.
That's very kind. Take me too seriously. I'm also a singer, writer, magician.
What can't you do?
Wait around much longer for the band. Where are my scholars?
What will come forward? Can you believe it? The Electric Mayhem have failed to appear on time to their very own concert.
I know this crowd is getting restless.
Yes, and what better way to calm a man's rage than with culture and your theatrical skills? A dramatic classic starring Neil.
Patrick Harris.
I see, that's your man to school.
Wait, I could never. What is this classic?
Hamlet.
Hamlet? Oh, no. It's correct.
I was born to play this part. I died for this part. Alas, for Yorick, I knew him well.
Hi, I'm Yorick. I'm impressed. No notes.
Excellent.
good. Hey, let's do lunch and talk to them, shall we? There's a diner down the street that has a menu to knock your tailbone off.
That's not here yet, I guess I could eat. To be LT or not to be LT? That is the question.
Hey, but kids, you throw a concert and then the band don't shout? That's so annoying. Like you guys.
This is a Muppet News Flash. Record crowds are here at the sold-out Electric Mayhem concert. Who's not here? The Electric Mayhem. Sir, your thoughts? Well, there you have it. The band is making tempers are beginning to boil over.
Why'd you have to say that?
Sorry about that.
I'll have a couple of kids.
It's still going. We just filmed for 20 minutes. I have no idea how long it is. We're gonna go ride the ride now. We got the Christmas lights. You come down here. The musical Muppets, over 70 years of iconic original songs. Then over here we got the polka dot dress worn by Miss Piggy. And then Kermit's banjo. Look at that. Kermit's banjo. I love that. We got the Lips trumpet, Janice's lead guitar right there. Zoot's saxophone, Sergeant Floyd Pepper's guitar, and then Animals drums. We got JP Gross, owner of G-Force Records. Can we do it better and cheaper? Looks like Sam the Eagle had an album right there. Their great Gonzo public domain songs. And then Fozzie is down there. Alright, they're recording in there right now. You got Kermit playing the guitar. Alright, here we go. Kermit the Frog, Swamp Sounds.
Both doors down there. Head on down, enjoy.
Kermit.
Band's ready for you. Head on in, everybody. Enjoy.
Miss Piggy's outfit right there.
Both those doors. Welcome, everyone. All the way down, all the way down. There's gonna be he's gonna start talking right here. Guys, Electric Mayhem. Excuse me, Electric Mayhem.
Studio. Please make sure to keep them moving across the room. The band is either defenders and no blast off the orbiting landing. And please do not sit or stand on the handrails. Make sure to take one big step to the left, please. Thanks so much.
How's that sound?
Electric Mayhem, you should really be heading to your concert. We're already very late.
Whoa, look at all the looky-loos.
Oh, hey, the VIP tour. Welcome, everyone.
Wait, you have been at the studio this whole time?
Indeed. We've been rehearsing for the big show.
We're at the big show, and you were due on stage hours ago.
Hey, Scooter, why didn't you tell us we were late?
But Chef?
Is Vertigerty rocking the road? Vertigerty rocking the road.
Well, that was kind of a hot big dad.
I don't know how much longer this crowd's gonna wait.
Don't worry, Kermit. The Mayhem will be there.
Good.
Though I have no idea how. Dr. Honeydew.
Oh, excuse us. Peter and I were just testing the latest innovation from Muppet Labs, the lengthy immediate motion object.
A limo.
It's pronounced limo, actually.
How fast can I get the band here?
Factoring in the current traffic conditions.
You got a minute and a half. Okay, we should get going.
What about all of them?
How we feel about our band?
How about backstage passes for everyone?
I love that idea.
Get moving.
Come on, gang. We got places to be.
Get on down, guys. All right, VIPs, head to the back alley to load up. Enjoy the show. Okay, we're off to the concert. See you later.
Please, after the other it's a Muppets Live on Another Live.
Scooter has gotten Employee of the Month for many months. Here's all their different outfits.
It's about that time to tunify your mind. Because we're about to get wild. Ready? 2, 1, let's go. Oh my God. Holy shit! Pizza Rizzo!
We just got off.
When did all these people get here? And the coolest cat, who's always bringing all that.
I just rode Rock and Roller Coaster twice. Go back to the office and do a full rundown of my thoughts. So over here they have the press pennies. These are only for before the ride opens, under construction pennies. And then there's another set of 4 over here. Okay guys, you're back in the office. Let's talk about Soarin' and then also the Muppets Rock and Roller Coaster. So Soarin', I think it's just a temporary thing for the 250th anniversary of the United States. It's harmless. The transitions are weird and choppy, but it's fine. Now, Muppets taking over a Rock and Roller Coaster has been quite a controversy within the theme park community. I went in with very, very low expectations. I really thought they were just gonna slap up some new Muppet posters and call it a day, and I was wrong. There is some definite love and care put into every square inch in that queue. There's so much re-rideability to it. If you're a fan of Rock and Roller Coaster with Aerosmith, you're gonna be a fan of this. It's the same track, the same coaster, but it has a Muppet spin to it. It's almost like when they had the Great Movie Ride, and then originally there was gonna be a Muppet Movie Ride. It's kind of like a parody version of what the other attraction is. So it still has that kind of theming of the old school Rock and Roller Coaster with then the Muppet twist to it, and I loved it. There's so many Easter eggs. I could spend hours upon hours upon hours in there looking at everything. We stood there and filmed that screen for 20 minutes. It didn't even go all the way around, you know, with footage. So I don't know how much footage is there that was filmed on that screen, but some great jokes, some classic Rock and Roller Coaster with Aerosmith cameos appeared. Lots of celebrities popped up and cameoed. And then when you kind of get into that little museum area, some great artifacts. So then when you get into that pre-show, there's multiple pre-shows. We had one version where there was the Swedish Chef. We had another one where Sam popped up.
Patriots who do tea into Boston Harbor. Audiences beginning to revolt.
I don't know how many versions of that there is. And then when you ride the attraction, there's multiple songs to experience. Then at the end, there's multiple jokes when you're, you know, going into the unload station. So there's a lot of re-rideability to this attraction. There's a new music loop outside. Great variety of songs out there. Now, the merchandise and food do not go on sale until the 26th when it opens to the public. Now, with the old IP with Aerosmith, this might piss a lot of people off. It was kind of outdated. The newer generations don't really know who Aerosmith is. I know of Aerosmith because of Guitar Hero. That's how I was introduced to rock and roll and, you know, all those classic bands. But the newer generation really hasn't had a bridge with the classic rock and roll. The newer generation doesn't really know who Aerosmith is. But with the Muppets, they're back on Disney Plus. They're popping up everywhere. There's like a resurgence of Muppet love. So it can spread over all those generations. The people who grew up with the original Muppet Show. The people like me, you know, from the 90s who grew up with like the Muppet movies. And then the newer generation who's learning who the Muppets are now. So I think the Muppet IP is a stronger IP than Aerosmith. Now, when you reskin an attraction, it has to be just as good, if not better, than the original. I think this is actually better than the Aerosmith version. There's a lot more meat on the bones in terms of storytelling, Easter eggs, re-rideability. I think Imagineering did a great job. There was an actual effort put into this thing, and I was so worried. I thought this thing was gonna be god-awful, but I loved it. I cannot wait to go back and ride it again and see what song I got, see what different Easter egg I found. There's so many Easter eggs. I don't know how they crammed so many in there, but they did. So if you're a Muppet fan, you're gonna love this. If you're a Rock and Roller Coaster fan, you're gonna love this. Good job, Disney. So guys, let me know down in the comments, what are your thoughts about the Muppets taking over Rock and Roller Coaster? Are you happy? Are you sad? Do you miss Aerosmith? And then on that note, if you enjoyed this video, make sure to hit that like button. If you have not already, hit the subscribe button and join the family.
I love the family.
Because I'm gonna keep you up to date on all things Disney and theme parks around the country. Love you all. I'll see y'all very soon.
You got a minute and a half.
I'm gonna rub the booterate wall.